Alright everybody, welcome back to another Chucky video. So this week I wanted to talk about the perk Fire Up. Now, before we get into any of this, I do want to mention, and I hope the devs hear this, and there's been many videos made on it, there is currently a bug with Chucky that allows him to basically 180 degrees after scampering a window because of Fire Up. I did not do that in this video, I did not do that in any of these games, at least on purpose. I did it like twice on accident. And I do not advocate people using it. However, I do think this needs to be patched out. It is just really dumb, and I don't understand why it works the way it does. I mean, I do, but it's still dumb. But the perk itself, Fire Up. Fire Up in the most recent patch got a buff from 4% to 6% per stack. Now, this affects your action speed, which is picking up, vaulting, and kicking. Anything. So basically, it's like a mini brutal bam, and there's no perk for pickup, but, you know, a perk for pickup. Now, the reason why I wanted to start running this with Chucky and thought it would actually be a very good idea is not the bug, as some people thought for some reason. The reason I wanted to start running is because I often run Brutal Strength on Chucky, and I thought, well, I also kind of want to run Bam, so why not run this? And I read both of them. Honestly speaking, though, after a few games of using it, it's really not worth running. The one thing it had going for it that I was very surprised by was the pickup speed. Now, for those who don't know how the math works out, basically at 3 stacks, you're basically getting a brutal strength. It's 18%, so that's pretty much brutal. Just missing 2% is really not that big of a deal. And at 2 stacks, you're basically getting bam without blocking the window. So once 3 gens are done, you're pretty much having 2 perks in 1 on top of the pickup speed, which is fine. This will happen sometimes. However, it is very, very negligible when you'll notice this, and honestly, even with Brutal, I'm thinking about taking it out of a lot of my builds. While I do enjoy it, and it does have its uses, there are some matches where I don't really break that many pallets, and it's really not worth it, so I might be swapping it out for something else to help me with gen slowdown more than likely, but we'll see. But Fire Up's change was very good, but the thing I do want to talk about the most, though, is the pickup speed. The pickup speed on Fire Up is probably the best thing it has going for it. It is the only perk in the game that affects this, by the way. I still don't know why this is the case. Freddy's almost like, I think, 5 years old at this point, and we haven't had a single perk that has affected pickup speed other than Fire Up. This can help from flashlight saves, flashbangs, basically any save of any kind. Because it messes up the timing a little bit for the survivors, and they have to think about it a little bit more. Even with the buffer, you'd be surprised. But in the games we're going to show today, they're basically just normal games. The other problem I have with Fire Up is the problem I have with a lot of times when I run something that requires in-game is survivors weren't even really doing gens that fast. It got to a point to where I was not even getting more than 2 stacks, and I was trying to save breaking pallets until I had at least 2 stacks, and I really never got to that point. In fact, I was just using the pallets more for scamper hits at that point, which is another topic of discussion with bringing Brutal. The reason I often bring Brutal is because the pallets I do break, I would like to break them faster. But that brings into the question, is it worth it for just those pallets? And, you know, that's a whole other can of worms. But do I think Fire Up is worth bringing? Not really. I would say try it out if you enjoy it. Be very wary of the bug going on with the 180s. But you're probably going to get the most use out of the pickup speed, if anything else. Because this does also save you time with hooking in general, not just to save you from flashlight saves and whatnot. Doing general normal actions faster is a very underrated thing in this game, especially on the killer side, I feel, that can save a lot of time. This can save you up to a second extra on hooking, which, I mean, if you're hooking 8 times, that's 8 whole seconds. That's like a tenth of a gen, you know, like it can really add up by the end of the game. Same with like breaking pallets with Brutal Strength and vaulting with Bam, which isn't really the same thing because it's in the current chase, not overall throughout the match. But Fire Up, I do enjoy the buff. I don't think it really needs much more. I think we'll start seeing it in a few different killer builds. Chucky is a decent in-game killer as well, so like if you're doing an in-game build with maybe portable TV, you can throw it in there. The build I'm running today is DMS, Grim Embrace, Rapid, and Fire Up. So nothing too extravagant. I do want to talk about the other 2 perks in their own video, but Rapid on top of Fire Up was basically the main point here with Grim and DMS giving me some slowdown so I could get to a certain point in the match without getting completely steamrolled. The thing with this, though, like I do want to say, is that Fire Up is basically, it's a trump card perk. Is pretty much what it is. You're gonna lose gens on Chucky. It's just gonna happen. I happen to not to. And maybe that was the problem. Maybe I wasn't going up against people who were doing gens enough for the perk to feel warranted. But I'm not 100% sure. But in any case, I'll show you guys some of the games and matches. I hope you all enjoy it. And as always, tell me what you guys think of Fire Up in general, not just on Chucky. I know people who main other killers are in my comment sections. I would really love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Because I know there's some killers who do run BAM and Brutal or one of the other. And I'm curious if maybe they're switching to this or not. Or if they would rather have the raw numbers and the utility that BAM has. But I love you guys. Enjoy the matches. And bye. See you. You know what? I'm up here. I'm going to break this. Did they spawn on that? Yeah, they probably spawned on the really far one, didn't they? Yep. I could have maybe sliced and diced that, but there really wasn't any point. Did she drop that? No way she dropped that.
Fucking doll.
Cut her up with the pass. You know, funny thing, back in the day, that would have actually worked. Max rapid value. You get off of that one.
You're dead.
We do that while she goes for the save. She doesn't have decisive. The closest killer to Chucky was Victor. You know what? You're right. You're so fucking right. Wasn't it Sage telling me that, wasn't it Sage telling me that, like, there's a little Victor inside of Chucky? Tiny itty bitty Victor. Nice. I got caught in the fucking thing. I'm gonna give up on main building.
Where the hell are you going?
Nice. Oh, did she keep going? Oh, I could have totally downed her. I didn't realize she kept going. Up you go. He hit you with that. That was the dumbest, smartest play I've ever seen.
Just die,
I wonder who the unknown shares any coding with. Probably Clown. Honestly? Probably Clown.
Stop running from the doll, will you?
A little bit of a mind game there.
Come here.
Also, running shoes got me that hit. You know what? I'll fucking take it.
Where the hell do you think you're going? You can hide. Hey.
The smart play would be to leave her slugged and go for those two while they're healing. Woo! I would assume Dredge with the teleport. Probably a mix of Clown and Dredge, honestly. Probably a mix. But I would assume Clown just because of the bottles. You're not. She's just gonna wait by the gin, isn't she? I don't know why you would do that.
Good time.
Why did you stop? Why did you... What are you doing? What are you doing? You could have saved her. You could have got her off hook. Why did she stop? Also, I would like to mention that 3 gens are basically 99 right now, so they almost did win that. Thrown distances. There you go. There's something we can do. We're selling them short. Oh my fucking god. Was that a fucking short joke? I've had it up to here with you guys, and it's about 5 feet. You can get under my car easily to fix it. This is true. Well, no, tall people can do that too. They're tall, not big. Did you... Where the fuck did you go? Oh, I hate this loop. I hate this loop so much. Oh! That would have been so good. So clean. Balanced. I thought she used Sprint Burst. No, that wasn't balanced. There's no way that was balanced. She makes it to the tractor. Thank you, Rapid. Does he get that? Up you go. We get away for Grim. I want to make sure that hit. I thought that rock was much shorter than it was, if I'm perfectly honest with you. That is twice. Twice they have tried that. My hatred for Sable grows with every skin she gets, as it does for Minnie. Oh, Jen's gonna pop. She's gonna go tractor? Yeah. Nice try. Why did you give up? Why do people keep doing that? Nice. Okay.
You're mine, asshole.
Why do people keep doing that?
Get the fuck over here.
By the way, that was macro play.
Let's try this on the quiet side.
Did she keep running? Yo, she kept running. Good on her. Masterful play.
You're dead, you hear me? Dead.
Oh, very good.
Run, dipshit. You're mine.
Hey, if you guys are gonna give me a little free stage 2, I'll fucking take it.
I'm the good guy.
I was gonna say, I believe you're dead. 2 people injured. Nice. Almost. She keeps missing it by like an inch. Fire up actually might have helped me there, honestly.
Come here, you dumb shit.
Also, this is why I like Rapid, because it means, like, even when my power's down, I still kind of have something to work with. I was gonna say, you seem like the type. I love how there's times I can kind of just tell when somebody has dead hard. I don't know, I find that very funny to me. You finally settled on the rotation? Who's the rotation? I would love to hear. She's wrapping all the way back around. Oh, we really want to play Shaq against me? Nice. Do you have decisive by chance? You're Nancy. You probably do. Nope. Trickster, Unknown, Sadako Spirit. I see. That's a weird... I mean this in a nice way. It's kind of a weird selection, if I'm perfectly honest with you. 2 of them are ranged. 2 of them have teleports. Guys, are we just done? Are y'all just like, nah, I'm out? Becky, I like you more, so you're getting the Mori. Unless you're trying to power struggle me, which isn't going to happen. That are on the harder side? Oh, fair enough.
Subscribe, damn it. I'll be back. I always come back, and so should you, you moron.